Hello everyone. This is going to be my first blog episode where I'm going to be talking about Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Today they released a new trailer video for the upcoming patch 2.1 called A Realm Awoken. So let's go take a look. So they've released this website, link in the description, talking about all the features of 2.1. But the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to show you the trailer and just step you through what's in it, what it means, and so on. So here we go to the video, and again, link in the description. Make sure the volume is up at least a little bit, and then let's go through it. Okay, just checking my pause mark. Okay, so here is the Crystal Tower, which is located in Mordona. At this point in the game, this staircase does not exist in Mordona at this point, so obviously it's coming into 2.1, which is typical of any big release. It just means that there'll be a little bit of landscaping once the patch happens. Final Fantasy 14, favourite game of the moment. So I play all day, every day. So here we are inside the Crystal Tower. Now the Crystal Tower will be a 24-man raid, as in 3 groups of 8. You will queue with the duty finder with a group of 8, essentially, and then go in as 3 separate groups, essentially all into the same dungeon. And not all the fights will be 24-man. There will be parts which are where basically the 3 groups will divide and do their own thing. And like you see there, the 3 separate groups doing things. And for that reason, each 8-man group will be 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS in the duty finder. I'm guessing this guy is the last boss, I'm assuming. And the loot that will drop in Crystal Tower will be item level 80. Now here we have the Wolves Den, which is the upcoming PvP arena for 2.1. And things to know about this is that you can either queue as an individual into 2.1, into the duty finder, and then you get queued up with 5 random players, or you can go in with a pre-made group, 5 like full group party, and then just do it that way. Now the pre-made groups will never face a random group, which is, thank God for that. Okay, now these are the upcoming housing areas. So this is the Gridania housing area in near, I think it's like south of, it's between basically East Shroud and Central Shroud is where it's located. And then you have the older one called the Goblet. Not 100% sure where this one's located. And then here you have the Mist, which is the Limsa Lamins area, which is connected, I believe, to Lower Lenosia, if I'm correct, but I guess we'll see. Because I ran around there during Beta Phase 4 a long time ago. Now you'll be able at the moment only to buy houses for a free company, as in your free company will be able to buy a house together, but that's it. So the individual player housing will come 6 months from now. And as you can see, you can change the look of the house, the roof, the everything, add in all of this furniture and all these extra things, trees, fireplaces, cannons, lamps, whatever. And then inside the house you can change the floors, you can change the walls, you can add in, change the chandelier, add in rugs, sofas, tables, cupboards, beds, bookshelves, interesting tables, toys. You see this Moogle thing, Behemoth wall mount, Ifrit wall mount, so lots of interesting stuff to decorate the house. And then you have here the King Mog Fight, which was in 1.0, so they're actually adding this back in. And this guy drops item level 70 weapons, so it's just an interesting fight to do, an interesting change of pace, that's for sure. Yeah. So it's more like vanity gear more than anything else, so it's just an interesting fight, funny fight to do and to get vanity weapons. Okay, and then we're looking now at the Beastman tribe quests which are coming into the game, because not all of the Beastmen are actually bad, that's the thing. So if you played through the story, you will know, for example, that the Sylphs are good, some of the other ones are good. It's just the ones which are, let's say, possessed by the Primals, which are the ones that seem to be evil. You know, they're the ones who will cause issues for you. So basically, by doing Beastman tribe quests, it means you are relating to the good Beastmen, not the bad ones. Here you have the treasure hunting feature. So you see, you found a treasure chest, but the reason you're with a group is because when you try and open the treasure chest, you as a group will have to fight whatever monster is protecting it. The way you get your treasure maps is to... You need a gathering class, basically. You need a... a gathering class, whether it's botany, mining, fishing, to get the map, and then you go with a group to open it. This is the Accession, which is the haircutting, changing your look, changing everything, which would be interesting to add to the game, like the barber shop and so on. Okay, now this guy is a funny guy. He's like, you see the Agent of Inquiry, Hildebrand. He's like this show-off super detective who's investigating the Calamity. What his role is in the game, I'm not 100% sure whether you do quests with him or whatever. And I don't know if he was in 1.0. I'm a 2.0 player, I wasn't a 1.0 player. So we'll see how he's related to the story. And then we have here the Pharos Sirius, which is the new hard mode dungeon. Now, this hard mode level 50 dungeon is actually going to be almost like the replacement for Amdapor Keep in terms of gear. So at the moment in Amdapor Keep you get item level 60 gear, in Wanderer's Palace you get item level 55. Now what they're going to do is they're going to nerf Amdapor Keep to be just as easy as Wanderer's Palace, and then therefore only drop the same loot as Wanderer's Palace, and then this one will drop the item level 60 gear moving forward. Now this is actually located in the tower on the Umble Isle. The Umble Isle is in the southwest of Western Lenosia, where you have Sestasha and so on. The only way to get to the Isle is to get to a certain part of the story, and then you'll have the ferry option unlocked for you. And this, I'm guessing, is the last boss, the Siren, which you do see as part of the storyline. Okay, now they're showing hard mode Haukke Manor. So as you can see, Haukke Manor looks even more devastated than before, with harder mobs, evil things. This is tuned for level 50 players. So the first Haukke Manor is in the sort of level 28 range, I believe, or something. So this is for level 50 players. You see different mobs, harder fights, and so on. Still 4-man raid. So sorry, 4-man dungeon. And here we have hard mode Copperbell Mines. So Copperbell Mines is one of the first dungeons you do in the game. So they're just revisiting some of these older dungeons, just so that you can actually do them again, just so you don't have to only have done it once for the story and that's it. So this is an interesting... It is changed though, because it's not just like basically level 50 version of the fight. Like you can see, these are different fights, these are different monsters. So it's obviously going to be a rebrand. It just is the same location only. Now this feature is the Duty Roulette feature, which allows you to select a random dungeon and you get bonus items for. So as you can see here, the bonus reward you get for doing the daily roulette the first time, you can see, I'm guessing this is, you get philosophy points of getting mythology points, and then extra company seals, extra gil, and so on. Now you can only get the extra reward the first time you use the duty roulette per day. Okay? And the point of the duty roulette is just a random duty finder, so that you can pull a lot more players together and hopefully shorten the queues of the duty finder, just keep it fresh. So rather than, say, on a Monday only going to Amdapor Keep 8 times, this will allow you to go into all dungeons and still get the same reward and benefit for doing it. Okay, now they're showing the extreme mode primals. You have extreme Ifrit, Garuda and Titan. This is extreme Garuda, as you can see. Now, looking at the fight just initially, you can see that the movement of the fight is not just going to be about stick to the edge and run around in circles. It's going to be about reacting to where these tornadoes spawn and picking the safe spots. So it's going to be a lot more involved than just following a set path. And always having to deal with the extra adds and so on. And here we have Extreme Titan, which, I mean, a lot of people haven't even done hard mode Titan, so it's getting easier these days. I mean, the people are getting clued in, but it's a very hard fight just because of the small platform. As you can see here, freeway landslide with the exploding rocks, so you have to pick like the perfect places to stand, otherwise basically you're done. This foot stomp will throw you off the edge, so if you're not hiding behind these rocks, I believe, you're gonna just be kicked off. I think. We'll have to see the fight when we get there. And then you have here Extreme Ifrit. So, see, lots more nails, lot more of a nightmare. But the hard mode Ifrit, to be honest, is very, very easy. So, this is hopefully will be a real challenge for the Ifrit fight. Again, tuned to level 50 players. And it's not just a case of hug his tail. As you saw, the safe spot was to his left at that moment. It wasn't just at his tail. And here we have, I'm guessing, a hard mode of the Ultima fight. So again, it would be nice to revisit these sort of fights. The Ultima fights does it combine elements of Titan, Garuda, and Ifrit, but not all of them. Otherwise, it'd be impossible. So it's just a fun fight to do, I think. We will see basically when we get there how that fight looks and what's involved and what the rewards are, because I actually don't know what the reward is for doing this fight. Now, when you finish all the free hard mode extreme mode primals, you will actually get access to a item level 90 weapon for any class. Okay, and there you have main scenario quests. So they're going to be extending the story. It didn't just end with the current ending. You know, they are adding in a lot more. So it will be fun to do. I am looking forward to making more episodes talking about the main story, continuing the story from where it left off. So there you have it. A Realm Awoken. Patch 2.1 Final Fantasy 14. I have no idea who this guy is, so that's just a teaser. That's just a way to get you interested for the game, for the patch when it comes out. The patch is set to launch on the 17th of December. So if I quickly go back to this web page, now this web page I said has been set up to summarize all the information of the video for you. It's just broken it down into sections. You can read through it, read some more extra details about each of the individual elements, see some screenshots as well, talking about each thing. Not all of it said just yet. I mean, this page only just launched today, so they will be adding in more as time goes on. So again, you see Crystal Tower. They show some screenshots and they show the bosses. You know, so you have here King Behemoth, Bone Dragon, Thanatos, Aron. So yeah, so just go through the website. Hope you like it. Hope you find it interesting. They show us some more, again, screenshots talking about the housing, PvP arena. Now, one of the interesting screenshots here was this one. Now, you can see here, PvP tab under your actions and traits, showing PvP abilities. So you can choose 10 PvP actions for when you're doing PvP. I hope that means that when you do PvP, that you will have a separate set of action bars for it, that you won't have to like switch between or whatever when you're trying to do it regularly. And hopefully this will mean, because it looks like this list is very long, looking at this, and you can only select 10 abilities, what I'm hoping that means is that there won't be any cookie cutter PvP setup. There simply won't be, because there's too much diversity available for that to ever happen. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping basically. We'll have to see when we get there. So we'll hopefully make a video covering PvP in the future. And then you have adventuring, and they talk about here the duty roulette, and they have sections for the treasure hunt and the beast tribe quest, but they haven't added them in just yet. So yeah, so that's patch 2.1. And I hope you like the video. I'm really excited about it. You know, that's why I wanted to make this video, just to go over the videos, explain what it includes and so on. And yeah, so another thing I've done on my channel in the last day is I've released this guide, which is how to reduce your lag and improve web browsing, just general PC upkeep when playing Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn on a computer. But these fixes and updates and so on can be applied to any game. Because I've already had someone reply to the video saying, "Oh, I've used your fix and it's made League of Legends amazing." So great. So what it involves basically well-known fixes such as TCP registry fixes, and also other tools I have found which just help general computer upkeep. I also show you how to fix DNS settings to make your web browsing as quick as possible, and I link these two tunneling softwares, WT-Fast and Ping Zapper, which will allow you to basically reduce the ping and hops to the server. And what it basically does is it routes your game connection to the game server as quickly as it possibly can to reduce your latency. So all of this stuff combined, the results of it has been I've got an amazing web browsing experience. Anytime I click a link, it just instantly loads, and my computer is quicker generally, and my latency in the game has been reduced from 480 down to 260, and so on. I've fixed all registry issues and a whole bunch of stuff. So this is not only focused on optimizing the game, this is just general how do I keep my PC healthy guide, and I've made a 20-minute video explaining how to do it in terms of someone who's not technically minded. I go through step by step by step explaining it all in as much detail as I can. So if you like this style of video, this blog type of video, if you want more of it, if you have any suggestions how I might improve them in the future, please let me know. I hope you like this video. I hope you're excited again for 2.1. I am very excited for this. All links are included in the description. So yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.